Okay, YouTube, this is part 2. This is a continuation of the top scary ghost videos. Let's go.
Esa tira del florero. Se ve una sombra. Mira, se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. De este lado se ve una sombra, se ve una sombra. No sé qué hacer, amigos. Estoy un poco nervioso. Se ve algo en la tienda. Venga, vamos a ver.
And they move quick. They're so quick. They are so fast. And you know what I'm saying? For those who say we came down here, we signed a contract, and we ain't. Look, we wasn't here. Whoever subscribed to that shit, you are crazy. You're crazy. This shit is unexplainable. You came down and signed a contract. You are nuts for saying that.
Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a la tienda.
And we say that, oh, those are our ancestors. How do you know that? How do you know that those are our ancestors? You know what I'm saying? When you have a force that's able to manipulate objects and throw stuff at you, like I said, if you watch the videos, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. That's force. That's power. What name are you gonna call on to stop this entity from harming you? Because you have people on in these videos who call on those names, Jesus, Allah, God. Ain't none of those names saving these people. None of them. There's no rules to this shit.
Venga. Con unas cajas de refresco, unas rejas se cayeron. Miren, se oye algo al frente. Oigo un susurro.
Something knocks on the door. Objects have fallen on the floor. Exercise equipment is moving on its own. But creepiest of all, as Luan pans his camera around his living room, in one split second, he captures a shadow figure sitting on his couch. The same couch that was empty only a moment earlier. So what do you think is happening to Luan and his family? Is their home and store haunted by a dark entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you patrol, basically just checking the footage from all of the buildings in screening for 2.
I like this. Okay. Let that ad go past.
Like we starved. Behind a corner.
In 1 second.
Certainly after the park closed for the and caught something downright creepy. Note that in this clip there's a mannequin of a character from the TV series American. They don't be active poltergeist. For 2 years they have witnessed objects moving or falling on their own. They felt the touch of something that just isn't there. Lights flicker randomly and for no reason. And they hear odd, unexplained sounds and voices. Creepiest of all, late one night, Lainey says that she woke up and saw the apparition of a woman standing at the foot of their bed. But it wasn't until the recent global lockdown, when Lainey and Ben were forced to stay at home, that the activity became so frequent that they decided to share their experience on TikTok.
This thing, look, I'll just show you. There's nothing.
I'd rather be burgled.
Me too.
Absolute state.
Hang on, I'm just gonna...
Found during
Bloody lying about. He loves it. Why? No, hang on. Before
I'll name you.
Why?
Okay, so let me stop it. Let me stop that video right there. That's not the only one. It's more. It's multiple of them. Okay, so let's go to let's go to this one. Now check this out. Check this out.
more strange that I featured a few very spooky videos from TikTok user Franco Villejas, who believes his home to be extremely haunted. Well, since then, he claims he has caught even more strange activity.
Todavía se escucha cómo sube y cómo baja la escalera. Delante me despertó porque se empezó a mover esta hueá súper rígida.
So you got the door opening by itself. You got shit popping up around the corner. How come your conscious community niggas ain't talking about this? Or your Hebrew Israelite camps ain't talking about this? Or your churches ain't talking about this? These realities are about to get ready to merge. They've already merged. It's just gonna come out. Things are just gonna start coming out more and more. Who's gonna be able to explain this stuff to you? Why weren't you taught about this type of stuff? The cameras is picking it. The cameras are picking it up like it's nothing. But they got us all distracted with basketball, this goddamn so-called coronavirus. All they got us distracted. All this shit. You know what I'm saying? But when this stuff start popping up, how are you gonna deal with that? How are you gonna react to this? All that we the chosen people, that's bullshit. That's a distraction from the get-go. And all of us fell for that dumb shit. You don't gotta believe in nothing I say. Watch the goddamn videos. We can talk about, they stole our history and we need reparations. Look, man, you can cancel all that shit. You can cancel all that shit. I'm just keeping it real. Let's go.
Ay, weón. Otra vez se está moviendo.
Let me fast forward some of this.
Whatever is haunting their home seems to have spine.
Look at that.
Stairs. And the footage was real.
Mira, para que veas que no hay nada ni que dice.
I'm just fast forwarding some of this stuff to preserve time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can watch this on your own, but they're showing you clear as day that this stuff is real.
They have no idea who.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all around us. You just can't see it. It's undetectable. It's undetectable with the physical eye. But if you think this stuff is fake, you are gladly mistaken.
Hassan hears the chilling voice of a woman from somewhere within the empty house. Then a kitchen cabinet slams shut. But it gets worse.
والله العظيم يا اخوان طلع صوت. الشعر اللي فوق. وحياة الله في إشي غريب في المكان يا اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
So he's speaking Arabic, right? He's calling on that name, Allah. Where is this Allah at to save his ass from these entities taunting him? He ain't there. Like I said, these are all names that's made up.
بسم الله. أنا خايف إن شاء الله ما يكون ينزلوا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
the other side of a glass window.
Okay, so let me stop it right there. That's another one. I'm just going through different videos. So like I said, you got to watch this for yourself. I've seen the spirits. Think this shit is a joke. Okay, keep on playing. Keep on. All right. This shit it's gonna keep on becoming more and more manifested, and you're not gonna know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. Let's go to this one.
And laughing and talking to this invisible child. The little girl kept calling out the name Sophie over and over while playing. The grandmother said that she didn't know anyone named Sophie, and she didn't know where the child could have even heard that name. Twin Paranormal team Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Nick are staying at the Cutthroat Brewing Company overnight to try to capture some of the location's intense paranormal activity. They decide to place a ball at the top of the staircase to potentially trigger the spirit named, quote, Sophie, to play with it or move it.
As soon as we got here, we wanted to do a quick little test. The ball! Thank you! It's going.
So they said that the dead can't speak. You a damn lie. They said that the dead don't remember. You a damn lie. You a lie. Somebody lied to you. Somebody lied to you. Somebody told you that this is all there is. Somebody told you that we don't continue to exist. This is all we have. This physicality. Okay? Now let's go to another one. Like I said, you're gonna have to watch these videos on your own. I've been watching them. And you're gonna try to say that this shit is fake? You crazy. You crazy. Let's see. Let's go to let's go to this one.
So here's a quick Re-9 unit going to the Watt just for a second.
Now check this out.
New home just isn't there. One day, Corey decides to try and capture some of the paranormal activity that he has witnessed throughout his life. So he starts to leave random cameras recording throughout his house. And eventually, he captures something truly bizarre.
I was in my dining room and the overhead lamp was moving, and I went to get my camera so I could videotape me eating to see if it would happen again. And literally as soon as I hit record,
people are not asking.
1 second. Did you see that?
this happened.
There's no strings there or nothing. The chair just moved on its own. So that means that this unseen entity has force and power to move physical objects. And this is not the only thing that they can do. They can shake a whole goddamn house and you feel as though you're in an earthquake. Now watch what he does. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? He trying to see what's the anything now or what? Watch this. How you gonna react to that? What you gonna do? You got some shit in your house that's moving your objects. That can pick up physical things and throw it at you. How you gonna fight that? Don't try to be no. What you gonna bring out a gun and try to shoot it? What you shooting at? He got the fuck up out of there.
So I ran upstairs. I'm in the back room. That's the stairway right there, leading downstairs, and I'm kind of creeped out right now.
A chair in Corey's dining room seems to suddenly move on its own. Visibly a little freaked out, Corey walks over and shoves the chair back. But the chair comes sliding back towards him with violent force. Corey is a bit shaken up and just leaves, heading upstairs to his bedroom. Now, you might have seen this single clip on other channels, but this is really just the beginning of Corey's story. Because over the course of the next 9 months, Corey captures more creepy footage of the strange activity in his house. Eventually, Corey and his mother have a CCTV system installed in their home and the surrounding property. They immediately start to capture strange activity.
Alright, so I'm going to put in the garbage bag in the trash can. The door just opens on its own. And the only way to do it is from the clicker on the doorway or outside on the little pin pad, or by the clicker that is in my mom's car. And my mom's car is not here.
One day, as Corey is taking out the trash, the garage door just opens on its own. Now, Corey is a little shaken, but doesn't concern himself too much with this. After all, it could simply be
Okay, let's stop it right there. I'm just clicking random videos for you to see for yourself that that this shit is not fake. Okay, this shit is definitely definitely real. Like I said, I've seen spirits myself, so I know this shit is not fake. Let's go here to another one. I'm looking for a particular one that let's see here. Let's go here. I want to go here.
Hey, you. Me. Yeah, you. Don't you want?
Okay, let's go here.
in Edmonton, Canada. One of their stationary cameras fell.
Hello? Whoa.
Now, let me pause it right here. Let's go here. Now this guy's in his place by himself, and you have objects. There are objects being thrown at him. Now check it out.
To leave the house, but of course, it did not go well.
Кто шум появился? Видишь? Возможно, из-за машин.
See that? It's moving the damn camera. Look at that. That's what you're gonna be able to do. Once this physical form drops off, you're gonna be able to do the same thing that this entity is doing. Whether it be a man, a woman, a child, you're gonna be able to do the same thing that they're doing. But you're gonna be undetectable. You're gonna be able to become visible and invisible. It's layers to this shit, and they got us trapped, confined into a goddamn box. Talking about, oh, this one book is the absolute answer, or you gotta do these, you gotta meditate to do all. You ain't no. You're confining yourself to a box, man.
Возможно, из-за машин. Зачем ты это делаешь?
You don't think they can? You don't think these spirits can understand what we're saying? Of course they can. They respond back because these people are using so-called spirit boxes, and these people are these deceased people are answering them in every language.
Просто с тобой хочу связаться, и все. Зачем ты это делаешь? Смысл? Мне кажется, что это похоже на что-то.
He said it sounded like someone laughed at him. Somebody's laughing at him. And in this particular scene, this particular entity is throwing things at him. Knives.
Кошка?
You have no clue on how to on what's going on in this world. This is unexplainable, man. It don't matter how many books we read, how many people you go to for so-called mediumship, they can't answer this shit. You see those white things flying around? Those are so-called orbs. Those are spirits. Those are spirits flying around. Right there.
Кто ты? Почему ты не хочешь со мной говорить?
Is dark, sinister, and intentionally trying to hurt him. But what do you think? Is it real?
Yeah, so it's up to you to watch this stuff for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play one more, and then that's gonna be it. There's a movie I highly advise you to watch. It's called The Entity. You should watch that movie and check it out. Cause this shit right here is unexplainable. They are showing you clear as day through cameras, through technology, that they are able to detect deceased people who's been dead for hundreds of years, even thousands of years. So if people are able to hear spirits and ghosts of the deceased, well, who so-called inspired these people to write these so-called religious texts? Answer that. Let's go to one more.
DraftKings Sportsbook.
Served as a formidable English military fort. It was also sometimes used as a prison to hold convicts sentenced to death. So it goes without saying that the castle has seen some dark and bloody times. Many visitors claim to have seen ghosts and shadows in its haunted hallways, including the spirit of a long-dead monk. Paranormal investigator Tony Ferguson has explored the haunted Hearst Castle many times, and on each visit, he seems to capture something more and more terrifying. On this particular visit, Tony brings along activity. He set a window that seems to open to nothing. On his next visit, Tony comes alone, determined to investigate this tiny little room, All Hearst Castle room. Now you might think...
Now I want you to watch watch that one as well. It's a lot of them for you to watch. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm looking for a particular one, but I don't want to run out of time.
So loud.
You all have no clue, man. Aren't you tired of hearing the same old stuff? People giving motivational speeches. We came down here for a reason. We signed a contract. Bullshit. Bullshit. We ain't signed no goddamn contract. That's bullshit. That's all hearsay. That's like a parrot. So one person said, and the next person keeps on repeating it. No, this is physical, clear-cut proof that these people is documenting this stuff, and it cannot be denied. So this guy's YouTube channel is called Nukes Top 5. You have the courage and balls, watch all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of y'all come and say, "Oh, those are demons." How do you know that? What is a demon? You didn't hear, but you didn't know about the word demon until you read it in a goddamn book. You was not born knowing what demons and angels and all this stuff is. You didn't know about none of this stuff until you read it in a book. Using all these so-called terms, these terminologies. Okay, let's go here.
If you were...
might be present to give them a sign. To their surprise, something seems to respond.
Now they in a church. They in a so-called house of the Lord. Now look at this.
There's a presence here. Could you make yourself known?
They in this old ass church that was built in the 1800s.
Dude. Bruh.
Oh. Knowing they capture this. Or is it just started to take place inside the store? Mario claims that one of the piñata dolls that they sell at the store frequently falls over and even seems to move on its own. After continuous unexplained activity, Mario decides to lock the piñata in the store's restroom and broadcast it live on Facebook.
Esa piñata que tenemos ahí es la que sospechosa, la verdad es que no sabemos si de verdad sea...
Mario received one of the piñatas that's hanging from the ceiling suddenly starts to move and then just violently spins out of control, before finally slowing to a halt. Cut to another day at the store, and security footage shows one of Mario's workers busy stocking the shelves, when something very odd happens. A pack of plastic trays is launched off a shelf towards the worker, sending her screaming and running in fear. Another night, and Mario receives a late alert from his security cameras that, once again, there is movement in his store. When he checks the CCTV footage, he finds something truly terrifying.
Look at the date. Look at the date. 10/18/2020. That's just last month. Look at this. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Let's analyze this shit. This shit got hair. It's got eyeballs to see. What the fuck is that? You niggas don't know. Don't try to say those are demons. You don't know what the fuck that is. Because when they look at you, they probably thinking the same of your ass. That you might be a goddamn demon. Because you are in a dense form, and they are in another form looking at you. They might be saying the same damn thing. Oh man, what the fuck is that? He's a demon. I'm just giving you the different possibilities of thinking.
Mario says on Facebook that after watching the footage, he, quote, wishes he had it. The horrifying skull-like face of something seems to rise up from under the pile of piñatas stored in the middle of the store. Mario is shocked to his core. Cut to 2 days later, and in the middle of the night, Mario gets yet another security alert. Again, something is in his store. Something moving. But this time, the CCTV camera footage doesn't reveal anything. So, Mario decides to go to his store to check it.
There's no outrunning.
These goddamn ads.
And it's
Shit.
rolling out as we speak. Instead of trying to beat it,
Pues ya. Ya. Quitamos la. Y pues.
So I'm gonna stop it right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop my video right here. And the guy's YouTube channel is called Nukes Top 5. And all this stuff has been documented from people around the world, showing that they have seen deceased people walking amongst the living. They are able to manipulate physical objects, even though they are unseen. The same is going to happen to you once your time comes. You're going to be able to do the same thing that these entities, so-called entities, deceased people, whatever you want to call it. You're going to be able to do the same damn thing. So we have no clue. We have no clue of where we're living on. It don't matter if the earth is flat, round. It don't matter. We dealing with some shit that's unexplainable, that no book can explain. We're left here figuring this shit out on our own. So with that being said, I say peace. It's been a journey. Continue to further your education. And I thank all my subscribers for listening to the things I have to say. And just because I've stopped making videos, don't stop doing research. This is just me personally speaking. I've done the research. With that being said, peace.